welcome to Mic'd Up with Audiosure, our official first podcast.
Very proud of this one. So
yeah, absolutely, it looks amazing. I love the experience center. It looks beautiful. Obviously, you guys have done an amazing job. What a journey!
Yeah, it's been a heck of a journey. We kind of had this vision early last year, and the team have done a remarkable job. We've pulled it all together. I think it took us 8 weeks from when we decided to do the experience center, and here we are now recording our first podcast. So very, very exciting.
We are talking about Lampro LED screens. So how did Audiosure decide to enter the LED sphere or business?
So Jermaine, as you know, Audiosure has been in business for 30 years. We are one of the leading audio and visual distributors in South Africa. And we distribute a vast range of products ranging from audio, lighting, audio control, lighting control, installation products. And when it comes to Lampro, we saw a gap in our product offering, and we needed to fill that gap. We were very scared to enter the LED market, having little knowledge. I'm talking now 2 years ago. And so we began a journey of investigation. And, throughout that journey, we looked at different brands, different technologies. Of course, we needed to understand what sort of support and service we would be able to provide our customers, because that's very important. And we attended ISE last year in Barcelona, and we were very fortunate to be appointed the exclusive distributors of Lampro in South Africa. And from there, the journey has just kind of evolved. And Stefan joined us in April last year. He heads up our Lampro LED business. We have an incredible sales team. Our support, our service is obviously second to none. And we're now able to offer an entire basket of products for a solution. So, just sitting here in the experience center, if you were to come in here, you would be able to see a range of products that kind of tick every box in a solution. And that for me is very important, because Audiosure is not a box drop distribution business. We're a business that is focused on technical ability. We want to make sure that the customer gets the right solution for the job. And having an opportunity to provide an entire circle of products in a basket is really what led us to go off the LED and become the Lampro distributor in South Africa.
That's very interesting. So why Lampro though? I mean, there are other brands out there, LED brands. Why specifically Lampro? Why did Audiosure go down that route?
When we started this journey, we didn't really know where to start. Of course, there are very reputable brands in the market at the moment when it comes to LED. And at the same time, there are a lot of no-name products in the market which are being procured directly from overseas. And so when it came to our decision as to why we wanted to partner with Lampro, it was simply because Audiosure aligns ourselves with very strong brands. In this space, having brand alignment is very important for us. We didn't want to go and bring in a no-name brand product. Having a brand such as Lampro, being part of the biggest LED manufacturer in the world, the support, the service, the quality, the price points, the range on offer, all became very clear to me that this was a product that would fit our basket of products and kind of aligned with our strategy. What we find is that when we engage with our suppliers from Lampro, they're on the same page as us, and that is to provide a premium product at a well-priced, and obviously be able to have the service and backup that goes along with it, in order to make sure that ultimately, from a customer point of view, when the investment is made, it's an investment for a long period of time.
What makes Lampro different from other brands, technically speaking?
Technically, so when we started this whole thing, it was actually backtrack, because Greg painted a very nice corporate picture for you now, but when I started my journey with the company, there was still no brand. So we we both grew into this brand, and I mean, getting into this specific brand from start, we were looking for a quality brand. And the whole offering of having quality in a market of South Africa that's price sensitive, having that good value for money kind of product. And I think just Lampro offers such high quality at affordable pricing. I mean, everywhere we go, everywhere we show these panels to people visiting our EC, the only comment that stands out, this is high quality stuff.
So tell me, gentlemen, you know, we're in a space right now in the industry where things are very uncertain, very volatile. And for customers that are interested in getting LED products, Lampro specifically, in terms of supply, how are we looking on that front?
You know, it's very important for us as a distributor to hold consistent amounts of stock. Of course, we don't get it right all the time because we don't have a crystal ball, but we have very good people in our procurement team who analyze the market consistently and ensure that based on trends, history, etc., we are able to stock product consistently. So when it comes to Lampro, we are very strategic in terms of what we stock, but we carry a lot of stock. And so the advantage of that is that any of our customers that are looking to purchase Lampro can access the stock within a couple of days. As you know, we have national representation. We have offices and warehouses in Durban and Cape Town, with our head office being here in Johannesburg. So, you know, our stock holding is across the country, and that definitely does put us in a position that allows us to supply stock fairly quickly into the market.
That's amazing. I mean, I had an interaction with a client the other day. They were so shocked seeing the warehouse, how big it is, how well stocked it is. Maybe that's something we should do. Just do a little video from our new mezzanine just to showcase the broad variety of stock we have in the warehouse.
You know, it's always a balancing act, but yeah, we definitely are in a very privileged position to be able to hold stock that allows us to supply fairly quickly.
Can you just like expand the range of product that Lampro will bring?
So what we focus on in South Africa is a little bit different to the entire range. We focus on a product range which is tailored for our market, and we stock the whole range. We do everything from component level, where we stock the LC modules, LW modules, which is the normal rigid and flexible component level modules, right through to the receiver cards, where we do the Novastar equipment, power supplies, and then we go on from there to all the various different panels, where we focus on the 16:9 ratio panels tailored for boardrooms, high-end control rooms. We do the bread and butter, that I would call them, kind of panels, which is well priced for larger venues. Saying that, it's the quality level, even on the lower priced items, is so high. And then we go on from there to our rental range that you'll see in our experience center, which is phenomenal quality. And the clients that investing in it at the moment have obviously looked at these panels on blind tests, where they showcase it to different brands, and they chose our panel purely based on the quality and the picture quality that they got off it. And then we also go on from the rentals. We do the outdoor stuff, the full-blown billboard, IP66 rated billboard stuff that's really built for our South African climate. So we do the full range. There's nothing really we don't do. But yeah, it's quite a full packet of products.
Okay. And how does Audiosure, how do they support Lampro?
So Jermaine, there's two parts to your question. There's obviously the technical support part, and then there's a service and backup. So from a technical support part, we've invested heavily in skill in our business. We have a team of 12 technical pre-sales specialists who are all responsible for their own brands. And when it comes to LED, we have a champion in our technical pre-sales team, and of course Stefan, heading up the LED business in our business, is very technically minded, Novistar certified, knows a lot about LED, and is kind of leading us on this journey, which I'm very appreciative of. So from a technical support point of view, we are well covered. When it comes to service and repair, we have service centers in Joburg, Durban and Cape Town, where we employ very highly skilled technicians who are trained on LED repair. And we understand that, especially when it comes to rental, the show must go on, right? So we make sure that from a module point of view, we have a warranty module library that we hold here in our warehouse. We also supply our customers with spares free of charge when they purchase LED. And in the event that we have modules going down, we're simply on a rotational swap out basis. So our philosophy is really to make sure that the show goes on. And that's really how we've been sort of maintaining the service levels in our business.
And I don't know if I can push this question, because generally when there's things in the pipeline coming up and we become very excited about new technology, but is there any new exciting technology coming out from Lampro that you can discuss?
So I think not just Lampro, you need to look at the industry, where the industry is going, and with the current state of the world and all the conflict in the world, there is shortages of certain items which forces the market into certain directions. One of those directions would be the MIP, the micro in packets, kind of new encapsulation on the modules. And the other one was the COB modules. So I do think we're going to be seeing a lot more of that specific technology going forward. And it's an interesting topic looking at those fine pitch kind of modules, because you can go smaller and smaller in pixel pitch, which takes us beyond what normal LCD panels actually can produce. So yeah, I think if I can just give that little slip out of the pockets, that does not just.
That's all you can say right now.
I like that. And let's talk about the EC. I mean, the Experience Center. Again, this is a room you can only really understand once you step into it. Videos, they can do justice, but you have to experience it firsthand. What are you guys using in terms of screens in this room?
Well, in this room, we are showcasing the rental range. So the rental range that we do is predominantly split into two series of the LRS range, LRS being the indoor 2.6 and the outdoor 2.9 and 3.9 pixel pitch. Then if you go into the more high-end level, we do the RN indoor range, which will showcase also the flexible modules, the 45-degree corner modules, not modules, panels. But yeah, it's the whole rental range that we are focusing on in this specific experience center. Everything right through from the processes that we're doing the Novistar VX processes, which is tailored for the rental industry. So that's the specific aim of what we're doing in here.
And yeah, so just to wrap up this amazing conversation, I mean, I've learned a lot already from just chatting to you guys. And I know you guys have done a trip. Was it to China? Not so recent.
Yeah,
last year?
We've actually had the privilege of going to China in the last 8 months. I think we've been 3 times. So yeah, it's.
How was that experience?
I'll let Stefan talk, because I mean it was his first time. I've been to China a few times, so I'll let Stefan talk a little bit about that. But just before he gets into it, we obviously have visited the Lampro factory.
Yeah.
We've seen all the production lines and the the way that the products are being manufactured, which is testament to what Stefan's been saying in terms of the quality. We've seen the quality that's coming off the production lines, and I think. Dealing with our suppliers is a privilege for us, and it really is nice to visit them in their origin or manufacture. And I think, Stefan, you should add to that and tell us about your experience.
So first of all, it was my first time to China, so that was an interesting experience. I mean, I'm just over 6 foot tall, and I did stand out quite a lot. Especially the merchandise that they give for free for us. and they've got these very nice Lampro shirts. They tend to look like a wetsuit on me. But in any case, we visited ISLE, the technology show in China, and yeah, that was just something. It does take quite a bit of you to take it all in, because that was 4 major halls, all LED related. And just to see where all the different brands, manufacturers is going to, I must say we are on the right track. We are following the trend. We are focused into the right direction, and I think that and the fact that we're keeping up with the technology, if I can say it that way. I mean, these countries like China tend to be quite a little bit ahead of South Africa. But I do think what we are doing in South Africa is pretty much on par on what international markets are doing. And I mean, even with our training that we are going to be hosting with Lampro, I'm looking forward to educating our market, educating our SIs and our clients to a new level where they can experience Lampro and install Lampro with confidence and putting it out into the market.